long as they're warrior nipple tassels, it's fine.
They've got little blades on them.
Oh, that's.
We kill at least 3 people with them.
Yeah, or just spikes, you know.
But that sounds like the most ridiculous character, like Amazon, like suicide warriors that like do grapple attacks while their nipple razors like cut you up.
Similar to the Dwarven Battle Rager from the...
exactly. Basically just a sexualized battle rager.
Yep. The hug and shake of death, yeah.
Gives new meaning to the phrase Klingon hug dog.
I'm a little disappointed that
my milkshake brings the blood to the yard.
5th edition and it didn't really carry that over, you know? I mean, it's a proud Forgotten Realms thing, is the Dwarven Battle Ragers, and they didn't really carry them over.
They did.
What a subclass that could have been.
Yeah.
This music is going kind of hard, isn't it?
It is.
It was from a like free use pack that I paid for. There's a ton of them.
Okay. We've been live since Jeremy started talking about nipple tassels.
Oh
That's
shit!
what we need. What we need.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hello, folks. Anyone out there that's watching? We're gonna do some nipple tassels. I mean, Savage Rifts. They sound similar.
I think they're all gone now. I mean, they might have been here, but
Oh, but we're back. We're back, and we're gonna do some Savage Rifts. Last time, you all defeated the Hollow Man, or the Hollow One, I think it was, an ancient spirit that was convincing people to jump off a cliff, and when they died, it would trap their soul and use their energy to empower itself.
Yeah.
And keep them from passing on to the other realms and so forth. And you freed them. It was an interesting fight. But you were successful. Nobody died.
I think I ran away.
You did run away at the end. But
Run away or thrown off a cliff? It's kind of...
No, that was the last time.
Oh.
That was the last fight I was thrown off a cliff. This time I ran away.
This time you did run away, yes.
He was shouting, "Get in the mech, Dogger," but my mech was so far away. So that was why, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was very confusing. It was a confusing time.
Yeah.
Why it was obsessed with Chopper, who knows? But Chopper, no more bad dreams.
Very nice.
Hopefully a few less rockets too.
What? Did the rockets make you feel nervous?
No.
No. You're just on fire, but it didn't do anything. You're fine. It's all fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
So here we are again. And what you told me last time is that you wanted to head to Emporia, and then from there head to this Station 13.
That sounds like us vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going
Of course, we could completely change our minds right now.
No, because
You could.
Where are we at right now?
Here, I'm gonna activate the Dark Frontier map. So right now, you're down here in Crystal Bluffs.
Okay.
Yeah. And where's our taco stand that we're going to?
Station 13.
It's up here. Yeah.
So yeah, the idea was to cut a straight line through the preserve, pass through Emporia, and then figure out what's going on in Station 13.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to have like the most bland, like carryable rations known to mankind. Or when we get hungry.
Just a lot of celery.
In
Yeah,
fact, we need to
just-
get this sort of food that is technically healthy, but like just repulsive to like counteract the effect of that place.
That's a good idea. Like, I want to eat more, but not that.
The hungry place was to the south of you. That's the Coalition colonies.
I thought we were fixing the hungry place.
No, yeah, I thought the energy that was resonating there with you, we thought was the source of it was...
Well, you know that... So what it is that you know there is something supernatural going on in the colonies region. Mm-hmm. You also know that... So Station 13 Alpha is up in the borderlands. That's where, like, sometimes people disappeared, stuff phased in and out of existence. sometimes you woke up or you were just walking and then you were in a place covered with like slugs and slimy things. And you that's also the place where that first fight that you had where they were rounding people up, that city of Cherryville or village of Cherryville. That's where that was. That's all over in the Borderlands, and Station 13 Alpha is right smack dab in the middle almost of that area. And that's where they had that's the town that you had liberated in the Coalition colonies. They were transmitting data back and forth to Station 13 Alpha.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I still
Maybe
say
we
we pack disgusting food because I want to watch your responses to it.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. It's not a
That
bad
way we
reason.
can
Some
still
balut.
potentially solve localized hunger.
All right, so you're taking bland supplies.
We're not solving world hunger here. We're solving
No.
localized hunger. Extremely
Localized hunger.
localized.
We're gonna go seeing if anybody's got balut. Like, do you have any like buried half-rotten eggs?
Mm.
Do you have?
I mean, I might.
It's nothing but durian.
People love that.
I can't get over the smell.
It's rough.
Yeah.
John loves it though.
I do. All right. So since you're doing a wee bit of traveling, just give me we won't do a whole lot of them. We'll just do a couple. I need a driving or a piloting test or let's see here. Hang on. I've actually got a button for this.
Oh shit.
You know what? All right. I remember how this goes. Basically, I need someone to do survival, somebody to do notice, and then the pilots of the two vehicles need to give me driving or piloting checks.
Is that me piloting my vehicle?
Yes.
One of the two vehicles? Okay.
I'll
Just wanna make
volunteer
sure.
and notice, I guess.
Okay.
That's survival.
I'm the driver. I do a good job.
Jeremy, did you click the roll button?
I clicked it. I don't know if anything happened.
I have numbers popping up on my
I
end.
see a number.
Chopper got
My
it.
fix may have worked.
Whoa.
Did
I
it.
can see my roll.
For those of you at home
Whoa.
who are watching, I had to promote everyone to assistant GM because apparently that's the fix for when your dice don't show up.
Yep, that's a fact. I'm now a
I
man.
don't know why that is, but there it be.
Assistant manager. Don't get your brains all too tight
All
there.
right, you
Shut up,
all
Jim.
you made all your rolls, so things are going good on this trip.
Oh, can we have bennies?
Well, I suppose. Give me a second.
No Benny for you.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'm so happy. My parry's 10 now.
That's nice.
For some reason, my bennies didn't refresh.
Neither did
No,
mine.
I'm seeing that.
I can just add them.
In fact, it
hang on.
deleted your bennies, John.
I know it.
You had 4.
right,
I'm just gonna
which is
click
what I should
the
have.
plus button 3 times.
That's strange.
I got the skills of pushing that plus button.
Look at all them. Can I grab those? I can. I can grab Benny's stream. Oh no!
Oh,
I
I can
broke it.
grab some. Oh,
I
no.
grabbed a Benny and then it broke.
I can grab some of them. Oh, now it's fine. I don't know.
All right, here
I
I'll.
stole them from Chuck.
You must have. I don't want to roll that. Get out of here.
I'm wondering if it's because I gave you all permissions, so it's like, oh, you don't need it.
Oh, maybe because we're not players anymore or something.
Mm-hmm. That'd be my guess. I mean, you can just right-click on your name and, that just reset it. Refresh bennies just resets everything. I don't know why.
I don't know. On your sheet, you can just hit the plus button.
Oh,
Right?
I can give myself bennies though.
Yes, you can.
what I did.
That's right. We're big about permissions here. Jeremy's muted, though. I'm sure he's saying something funny.
I was talking about your mom and how it's better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go back on mute
Are you
now.
going to be my new dad?
I don't mean to make this awkward. I always was.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It
my.
explains so much. The fact that we've got the same hair color and we are the same height. And our feet,
Yeah.
So you basically have the
are
same
pretty
haircut
much-
even.
Our feet are very similar. And you have to go back to that old Kingdom
When we
Death,
went foot to foot.
when we went foot to foot.
Foot to foot. Oh yeah, your wife gave me a certificate for that episode.
Did she? That's fantastic.
She did.
Was she there on that one?
No, she was watching.
Okay. Very nice.
She liked what she saw.
Well,
Or really hated it.
John, did you do what you're doing?
I did. Okay.
And
So-
don't let us get too aimless, or we'll never get back on track.
No. I just need to check something. Okay. So here is what. So you're traveling along, and it does seem safe. Travel's going well, and Chopper, you're walking along. You're the lookout, and you notice that the grass around you, and it's tall grass. Keep in mind, it's pretty tall grass. You're still head and shoulders above it, but it's tall, and it's waving around, but it's not matching what you're tracking for wind patterns.
Maybe there's a Pokemon in the grass.
And as you kind of realize that, the grass is beginning to weave and wind itself around you and around your vehicles and so forth, and then also out of like the grass comes these swarms of like just tiny gnats, but you're registering like superficial damage to your armor.
God damn it.
So basically what I need is a check from each of you.
Mm-hmm.
Your choice of what you want to do to like deal with the situation as you will deal with it. And then we'll record the number of successes you get. This is going to be a dramatic task, basically, to get out of this.
What is it we're getting out of again?
It's like the grass is
Okay.
wrapping around us, and there's weird little gnats or something that are.
Yep.
I was initially going to joke as soon as you said the high grass. I was thinking Legend of Zelda, where you're just like a little munchkin chopping every blade of grass.
Mm-hmm.
Chop, chop, chop all day long. Chop, chop, chop while I sing this song. And just the massive sword just swinging out a big swath.
Okay. So Chopper's swinging a sword, so that'll be a fighting roll.
Yes.
Kozol, what you doing? You gonna just try to drive?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It was Link's Awakening. I was trying to remember what Zelda game that was that I fucking systematically mowed all the grass in that village. It's Link's Awakening.
What is it, Simon?
Can I use athletics to be faster than the flies?
Well, you're inside the vehicle.
Right.
But
he's
if you
not a
wanted to,
motorcycle.
I don't know, level firepower or something, you could do something like that.
Oh, I'm good at driving. I don't need to fucking increase that skill, John.
You gotta click the roll button, Jeremy. Or did you?
I'll roll
I can
up-
see the roll
roll
on
up
my
some
thing, but I don't
paper
think it
and
did.
There's a roll in the chat.
Okay, maybe I need to click the roll in the chat because, like, I can see the dice on my screen, but not.
Yeah.
Let me scroll back up to it. It's being super weird. God damn you.
All right. And then Dan, what are you doing? Do you just want to pilot check your way out of it?
I mean, does my force field protect me
Your force
from
field
this enemy?
is registering hits, but it seems to be holding. But the question is do you want to try to hustle out of here, or do you want to just slowly plod along?
I mean, probably just tussle out, because the other idea is use the laser to just burn it down. But then I have to lower my shield, and I don't want to.
Yep. So just give me a piloting roll.
Hit the roll button. Mine's stuck, I think. Just realized that everybody else's dice was still on my screen. So
Oh, now I can't see it. I did get the 12.
Okay.
I'm
All
reloading.
right. So you all make it out of there, and you're fine. You're
I
A-okay.
rolled. I rolled really well.
You did roll super well.
Too bad I didn't save that for later.
Which is good, because basically what would have happened is had you failed any of those rolls, basically you get a token for succeeding and an extra one for a raise. Had you not achieved the number of tokens that you needed for that one action, basically you would have lost a point of armor for every as the grass and the gnats ate away at your armor.
No, I don't like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. But you all rolled pretty good. There were no failures. Everybody got at least a success, and some of you got success with the raise, which is you needed 6. So
Nice.
you're great.
So we hit the mark then.
You hit the mark. Yes, you did. All right. And you continue on. You set up camp. And you know what? You know what we've not done in a hot minute? We haven't done an interlude.
With loot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm hunting for ruples.
They're one of those things I don't RP well.
It's okay. Load. Load. There we go. All right. So, let me just go to cards.
Did I get a card?
Like, I don't know that you did, because it's being stupid. Because like I hit the deal button, and it like punched the whatever this map or whatever it is into like so like I can't see all the boxes, like who to deal it to or anything. So I mean, let's see. I may have dealt a card to Bert.
It does say you dealt a card.
All right, so we'll just do it one at a time. So Bert, you got 8 of diamonds. You get a diamond. You can tell something that your character is working on, or something about their backstory, like something that you want or already had, or a trek that you've been on previously, how you found something that helped you along the way, oasis, minor treasure, ammo, etc.
All right, so can tell a story about something in the past.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So what he's doing is actually he had postulated the needing to keep information current about places, so he's been keeping like a diary, right? And so he's making an entry today, places he's seen, things he's done, etc. And he's getting to the point in the diary where he talks about himself a little bit. Is like, yeah, I was on the bargain basement super soldier program back in my own dimension. It sort of kind of worked, I guess. They're keeping me in a room. Honestly, I was a janitor at the time. Yeah, super soldier janitor. That's me. And I was really getting involved watching some MacGyver on television. Got into season 3. It's really good. And then this portal opens up. And I think, well, you know, I'm all jacked up with the super serum juice. All they've given me is this mop and a single suit with my name. Got my name on a tag right here.
Has to fight crime.
It's bound to be better on the other side. Because you know what super soldier who are employed as cleanup staff have to clean up? You don't want to know. You don't.
I'm curious about what else they're making them though that needed super soldier cleaning.
Well, it's why you got mop boys and saunas.
Look, when my better and higher up say they really destroyed a toilet, let me tell you, they really destroyed a toilet.
Oh no.
So I take my chances, slipped on over, and now I'm here. It seems like my superpowered juice had a little bit of a bump on this side. Something in the translation maybe made it a little bit better and a little bit worse in some ways. But you know what fixes that? A lot of narcotics. A lot of narcotics fixes that a lot. And there's this wizard with me on my journeys now that kind of helps with that. We find all kinds of narcotics and we feel really good. That's all for tonight.
I like that. I like that. That was a good tale. All right.
Oh, he's definitely using narcotics because something's going fishy with his super soldier serum here. He's getting an inkling that burnout is a thing. I don't think I'm playing this as if he's never seen or talked to another juicer before.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. So Kozel, you drew a club, so you can be brooding or angry about something, or you could tell a tale of misfortune from your past, revealing something of a hindrance or a dark secret, or perhaps old relationship or something that went wrong.
I got a story.
Or a hardship that the party overcame on your trip. Tragic death of a favorite extra, spoiled a lost supplies, mechanical breakdown.
John.
Okay.
I know what it is. A hardship from my past that explains a hindrance. It explains my pacifism hindrance. So back in old Atlantia.
Same thing.
Same thing. Before I became the hippie Kozel pacifist that you all know and love today, I was a well-renowned pyromancer. As unsurprising to everyone. And I was also very broke. I still am. But back then, I was being more proactive about doing something about it. So I was taking on odd jobs as a magician, an entertainer. And one day, I got hired to do a job. Local orphanage needed someone to do some tricks to impress the orphans on their communal birthday, because once an orphan becomes an orphan, their birthday just defaults to December 25th. It's a financial decision. It really helps you consolidate the amount of gifts that you have to buy over a year. There's not a birthday and a Christmas. It's a birthmas. So yeah, I was hired Christmas Day, go in, entertain some orphans. And I gotta tell you, the nun that ran that orphanage, she was a hard drinker. And normally I don't have an issue with that, but I was doing some tricks. I'm like, hey, I need a volunteer from the audience. And this old drunk tipsy nun came up. Really, she was trying to cop a feel on me, but I don't blame her. And my magic trick went slightly awry, and just the alcohol fumes on her fully engulfed her in flames. And as she ran around the room on fire, flailing, she managed to catch everything on fire. I panicked. I ran out the front door. And without even thinking, I just threw the door shut. But the problem is they had those one child safety squeezy grips on the inside of the doors so that kids can't get out. You know, the white plastic ones? They all went up. I accidentally killed all of the orphans in an orphanage on Christmas Day by setting their nun caregiver on fire with a misaligned magical cantrip during her ill-calculated attempt at grabbing my wizard dong. And after that, I swore I would never harm a person again. And I dropped pyromancy, and I learned a bunch of useless spells, and forgot that I have a really cool sword.
God, that sword is so cool.
It's very cool. I forgot I have it. And that is why I have the pacifist endurance.
Yeah, I guess the real question to split some hairs here, was it killing the nun that crossed the line? Or was like the orphans like the hair that broke the camel's back, like all 30 or 40 of them?
Come on, I mean, they were
Okay.
orphans.
Yeah. She was a real person.
Yes, that's the joke I was getting at.
Uh-huh.
Also, by the way, for Chopper and Dogger, technically speaking, both of your characters hear him say that he's Atlantean, and you've heard him reference this a few times. The only thing you've ever heard about Atlanteans is that they're big tentacly monsters who kidnap people.
I've heard lots of weird things about Georgia. I'm not going to be racist or whatever you want to call it. It's a fine place. I don't want to go to Atlanta, but, you know, I'm not going to begrudge him that. I'm very stupid.
Fine, it's
Listen,
fine.
it's all a misunderstanding. We're not
Always is.
tentacled monsters. We just have a preference for tentacle-shaped personal items. Bad Dragons
check out.
is based in Atlantia.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Knowledge is power. Wah, little rainbow thing.
All right. Let's see, Dogger, you got a spade. You've been spayed and no.
Oh no.
All right.
Charles Barker would be sound.
Spade and wow.
name?
Oof,
Both
oof.
at the same time, because I guess they weren't sure.
It was a new guy. It was his first day when he was
What is
doing
that
that.
guy's name? Who's the fucking Price is Right guy?
Bob Barker.
Bob
Bob
Barker,
Barker.
not Charles Barker.
Price is wrong, bitch.
The price is wrong.
All right. So, Doggert, you could spend some time alone in quiet contemplation. And what are you doing to do so? Or you could tell us a story of a great victory or personal triumph, or a difficult obstacle that you've negotiated along the way.
I feel like this is like a moment for like the quiet contemplation, but it's just me with like a treat on my nose, and I'm just like,
You're looking to see if everybody's paying attention.
yeah, I'm trying to show what a good boy I am by like waiting for somebody to tell me to have the treat. But it's
Chopper will
just-
make sure to stand near you, like doing the thing where he's like clearly like seeing you out of the side of his eye, but not directly looking at you. and, like-
passive approval. Yeah.
Yeah, and like waits like 20 minutes before nodding his head.
And then snap.
But then it's followed up with the trick. You know, you gotta flip it up in the air and catch it.
Gulp applause.
Then clearly we need to throw a stick.
I mean, yes. I mean that it comes after the quiet contemplation.
It does. It does. I like that, Dan. I like that a lot.
That was really good. That's fun.
All right. And Chopper, what'd you get? You get a diamond. So you can either study or work on an object of some sort. What is it? Give something about your backstory that you want or that you already have. It could be material possession, recognition, political goal, even a trip you want to take, or how you found something that once helped you along the way, such as like an oasis, minor treasure, ammo, etc.
So something about an item, something about a place I want to go, or something that I have. I'm trying to think of a good one here. I think like for him, he's doing like the berserk thing where he's just gradually he's worked his way up from like one size sword bigger to another, and he's picturing back to like whenever he was still in his before he was like remodulated. He's like, okay, he used to be a house cat, then they did the whole like battle cat thing on him, but he was thrown into the pit with like other like re-engineered wolves and like actual like mountain lions and stuff like that, and just beating the shit out of him, and like him finding like, he started initially just ripping a lawnmower blade off, and just like he remembers the room finding a lawnmower, ripping the blade out of it, and like fighting some re-engineered coyote mutant and just gutting it. He's just picturing that as he's like swinging, and he's worked his way up through his whole life through like bigger and bigger blades the entire time to where now he has this ridiculous vibro sword that's like reach 2. So he's picturing his old self like swinging the lawnmower blade, and now he's got this giant thing that like swings out 10 feet away from himself. Stupid coyotes, stupid wolves, stupid turtle man. Fucking turtle man was the worst.
Very nice. All right, so you have a nice little interlude, and overall, the trek to get to Emporia, doesn't take real long. It's pretty easy travel. These are mostly flat grasslands. There's paths and stuff. It was just because you were kind of cutting cross country that you ran into that weird patch of grass. So you arrive in Emporia. Anything in particular that you want to do? Now, keep in mind, Emporia, I believe, is where you also got your vehicle detailed, if I remember correctly.
Needs a little touch-up work.
It does.
I think it's
We
been
need
shot
to
at.
get some of that exemplar weed here too.
Yes.
You still have most of it.
No, we
Well,
don't.
No, we don't. Well, do you still have you been smoking any of the red stuff?
Simon might have been. I've been smoking my stuff. I've learned my lesson, and for now.
Okay.
The only thing I need is stick.
This is true.
I want to get my sword detailed.
Getting some like cool wizard stuff on it.
Yeah, basically like he saw your sword and thought it was so awesome that he's frankly jealous, because I am petty and jealous. Like I actually have jealous as one of my traits.
Oh, nice.
So Chopper saw your super cool sword. He's so obsessed with blades that like now he's like secretly jealous about how awesome your magic sword was. So he wants to go find that detailer to have him like detail the sword to look kind of like what your magic sword did. But Chopper's is bigger, even if it's not magic, because he's jealous and petty.
Fair.
Because he's a cat.
The letters on it don't actually have to make it magic. They just have to look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they actually recommend that you take it to the same guy who did the vehicle work, and he could do something like that for you. You could get the Eclipse for your weapons recharged if you'd like, or you could pick up more ammunition for your weaponry, like Dan's pump rifle or Doggert's pump rifle does actually have ammunition.
I probably need to stock up on missiles and other shenanigans.
Yeah,
Those missiles are really worth it.
I don't know that I can stock extra.
you could. They just have to be stored in like the Mountaineer.
Does it have room for
Yeah.
many?
There's space in the Mountaineer. The Mountaineer's got
Okay.
a fair amount of cargo room.
We've got a massive vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I need to get some extra missiles.
Yeah.
If there's any
You say
other
something,
fun
Chuck?
things that
I
I
have
need
no
to
idea
buy.
what's going on.
I was just asking if there's anything that you wanted to see about picking up here in Emporia. It sells mostly tech stuff.
I don't need any. We just gotta get the van touched up.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
are there any cool things I should buy for my robot? That's
Well, there's a
gonna
cool bar
be like
here.
a question out
There
for
is-
the
there is
wild
a bar.
because I don't actually know what things I need.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking to see what kind of stuff that you've got.
Oh, and I gotta check out the grenade vendors every town they come to. The good towns have vendors of just grenades.
Oh, nice.
What kind of grenades are you looking for?
Well, I used a few already, so I should probably replenish. What did I have?
Yeah, you have 3 slots of cargo on your vehicle.
I've
It's
got an
still left.
armor-piercing grenade left. What else they got? What else they got?
What else they got? All right.
Wouldn't mind some flashbangs, some shrapnel.
I don't even know how much money we have because
There's a I gotta update the amounts real quick.
I personally, as a character, am apparently broke.
Yeah. I just update it real quick. You have in total about 150,000 credits still.
It's a lot of money.
Not a lot.
Plus, you actually have some loot of like magic stuff that you didn't hear if you wanted to just. You could have given it to the druids, but you had like those owl masks that are like work as a magic optic system. You had
Ooh.
spirit bows and spirit spears. The main thing with those is that unless you're a follower of the kind of the faith that they are made for, they don't work. There's a suit of medium enchanted armor. There's basically cloaks that give you like that grants the fear and invisibility powers, but you have to be a magic user basically to use them. You got 8 of those.
I imagine that some of that owl stuff and the spirit bow, spirit spears, like might be appreciated by some of the other people on Preserve, like in Emporia.
Yeah. The main thing is like they have to be given as a gift. They can't be like bought or
Right.
traded, but they can be given as a gift and then they like work. It's a
So
weird
here's
thing.
the thing. First, obviously, you've got to bling up the sword, but then from there, as one officer of the law to another, I hereby bestow these to you as rightful lawmen of your preserve. They're pretty cool. They look like owl masks. These ones can stab ghost thingies. These
So-
ones can shoot ghost thingies.
So what I would say is that gifting the spears and the bows is going to raise your standing on the Comanche with the Comanche Preserve, because gift giving is like a big thing. Like that shows your wealth basically and your value. So we can remove those off of there. I don't know if Kozel wants the medium enchanted armor because it might be. It's a minimum strength of a D6. What's your strength,
What
Kozel?
is my strength? My strength is a D6.
Ooh.
You could wear the medium enchanted armor.
Sure.
Nice.
Seems like a pacifist should really have a cloak of invisibility.
Do we have an invisibility cloak?
Yeah.
I'll wear
Yeah.
it.
It also does fear, but we can call that BO instead.
In addition to that, Kozel, there's also an item known as a Hierophant's Amulet, which when casting a miracle power, which you do, one willing ally within your spirit range can suffer a level of fatigue, which takes 24 hours to heal. You can't use relief to remove it, etc. But it gives you +2 to your next faith roll, which would be faith would be like your spell casting basically.
Ooh.
I don't like hurting.
Interesting.
But if you really need it, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm okay without
I
that
could-
one.
I don't know. There could be a benefit because I think there's edges that allow you to ignore fatigue, isn't there, or something?
Not really, but still, that's it.
No?
There's no harm in having it. Like if you have a like, I absolutely really need to make this fucking roll sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go on the loot sheet, Chuck, you should see the items and you should be able to just drag them onto your character sheet. You'd be looking at the medium armor and the shadow cloak, and then you might want to, if you don't have one already, the magic optic system. I think you might have that though.
Okay.
The only other thing you have is the heavy enchanted armor, but that's for a size 2 creature, which none of you are.
I might be.
But it's enchanted armor, it wouldn't
Yeah.
do much.
Yeah, it doesn't do me any good.
Yep.
Well, buying an extra reload of my missiles would be basically all of our money. So,
Buying your what?
or maybe that's for the system. Maybe that's not how much the reload costs.
Yeah, let me look at the missiles. And then I'll look up grenades.
I've got 10 out of 15 shots, so I'm not out yet. But
All right. So first, Bert, grenades are about 700, and then roll me a like a persuasion roll or common knowledge.
5.
You get a 5. So they'll sell you 4 for 700.
What kind?
Let's see. They have armor piercing, they have fragmentation, they have high explosive, and they have plasma.
Oh, let's take the lot. One of each.
One of each. Okay.
Nice.
If you just go in the gear thing and you just type in grenades, it should in the search bar, it should bring them up, and you can just drag one of each onto your sheet. And then Dan, you're looking at, are they mini missiles or short range missiles?
mini missiles.
Mini. All right, and you want let's see how many there are in there. Oh yeah, they are about 100,000 apiece. Oh no, they're only 1,000 per missile. It's counting the system in there. But if you look at the description, full reload is for whatever this one is, but it's $1,000 or 1,000 credits per missile. So do you want armor piercing warhead, high explosive warhead, or plasma warhead?
I think I've just been getting high explosive, but
Okay.
I didn't know that there were choices.
Yeah. There are choices.
Armor piercing doesn't.
I don't know what the
sound terrible.
specific benefits of them are either, but
So the armor piercing has a armor penetration value of 20, which knocks off a lot of armor value on a hardened
Ooh.
target. Does 46 does 46 damage. The main thing is it doesn't hit a very large area. It's pretty much just whatever you fire it at.
Mm-hmm. But ignoring 20 armor, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, by
I would be
comparison,
scared of that.
the high explosive does 5d6 damage and is has an AP of 8 and hits a small blast template. So it has a little bit larger area of effect, but
it
not as
looks
much
like
penetration.
as it on my sheet, I've been firing nothing but armor piercing rounds then, because it,
Okay.
it shows AP 20 and 46 damage on
And
the
then
sheet. So
Yeah, and then the last ones I've got are the plasma warheads, which again, small blast template, but it is they have no armor penetration, but they do 76 damage, and they can on a raise they set the target on fire which is 3d6 damage per round, and they're distracted until doused.
That's not terrible.
Nice.
That could be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Nothing
So
wrong with
maybe like 5 AP and 15 plasma.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't mind spending 20
Not at
grand.
all. Please do.
No problem for me.
Is this the same town where we had like the stone-faced librarian lady and her husband was like the kind of super serious?
No, that's
Okay.
That's,
I got myself mixed up because I was trying to remember if that had happened
That's-
right next to the
that's
worm
Fort
people.
Comanche. This is
Okay.
the place where you tried the spicy food.
Gotcha. Okay. For a second, I had myself mixed up between them.
Now there are cyberdocs in town too, who have cybernetic gear, if one were so inclined.
Ooh. I have no clue what I would do with that.
Things like, strength augmentation.
Oh,
You gonna get beefed up?
I mean, I'll never argue against
If
that.
you can, if there's a cyber doc, maybe you should have them install a little bit of a digestive tract.
Honestly, yeah, like if they can, like, the optimal thing is, can I boost my strength? That's what I want to do. But the first thing that Chopper would go for, if it was a possibility, can he get his sense of taste back?
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. I think it's... I'm trying to remember which one it falls under.
Yeah.
Be able
I
to
actually did
drag-
look this up once.
Wait, what?
Just curious if somebody else can drag a weapon onto my mech sheet.
Yeah, I
Seem
can
to be
I
able
can do
to.
it.
I was just gonna drag the mini missile plasma warhead on there, so that way I just can keep track of them. Since I have two missile launchers, maybe I'll just have one loaded with plasma and one loaded with AP.
And just hot swap.
There you
them?
go. I think we're gonna go with, if you just want the sense of taste, so we'll just go with like a biosystem replacement for you there, Chopper.
Nice.
Let me.
Then I can shoot at groups of peoples or robots.
It'll be 50,000 credits to get the biosystem, but it will give you a sense of smell and a sense of taste.
Chopper will just whimper
How much is
pitifully.
it?
50K.
How much do we have?
Right now, probably like 70.
I'll just copy and paste stuff.
That's
I can do
okay.
that.
No, that's too much.
No,
will save for it.
I think we should do it.
That's like almost all the money. We maybe
But
after
how
we deal with the
much
base.
would it mean for you?
I mean, it's like
I really
number
want
one-
to do it.
that's like
Group
too much
vote.
stuff. I vote no. That's if it's 50 out of our 70. That's too much.
It just
I-
encourages you to salvage, do some salvaging and loot the battlefield. I mean, that's how you got that money more or less in the first place.
I mean, I will gladly. I don't know if I have anything. I really don't.
Let's
We can sell off my adventure survival light armor.
here's what I put. Let's finish this. Let's make sure everybody's all geared up with everything they need. We'll salvage a bunch of stuff on this mission, and then maybe after this mission, we'll wait and see. But like, we don't know what we're gonna find there. Maybe we need to get ourselves some cool stuff before we go. This is like a really nice thing. I really want it, but like, it's like, oh, whoopsie-doo, it's so fun to be able to taste things, and it's all I think about all the time. But like, it's not really that important.
I've got 5,000 monies to throw in for the cause.
I've got my armor and then 4,000 of my own.
And then I may have some stuff I can sell that I'm not using.
Well, let's figure out let's do what Chopper said. Figure out if we need anything else. And then we'll get him some taste and some smell installed.
Looks like I'm actually only supposed to have 12 shots on my missile launchers
Okay.
anyways.
Do
So we can save like 6,000
Oh,
off of my
Eclipse need to be
spending right there also.
charged, or do you just replace Eclipse?
nope. You can recharge them. It's a lot cheaper. I think it's like not. It's like maybe 100 credits.
Do you need Eclipse?
I use them. I can just get them recharged. So I think once you said we could recharge them off of one of our pieces of equipment. I forget what that was.
If you get a converter kit, yeah, you could charge them, technically speaking, off of your Mountaineer. Hell, you could probably get a charging station installed in the Mountaineer. Otherwise, you could jury rig something to charge it off of either the mech or chopper.
If you need, I've got 2 long Eclipse and 2 short Eclipse that I have 0 use for.
Take them. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I've also got an Eclipse port
But I
right
will
next
top
to the
mine off
speaker
as
in
well.
my Innis.
What's that, Bert?
I'm gonna top mine off as well, though. Just to have them. How much is the conversion kit? I might be able to afford that.
It's not listed, but I'm like, there's no way there's not one.
Yeah.
It's $20.
Well, let's see. Is your vehicle still the gas-powered one, or did you go for the nuclear option?
I don't know.
I think it's still gas-powered. I seem to recall.
It's the Mark.
Yeah, we did
X
because gas was
Epic.
easier to get a hold of.
I mean, the gas you can still. I mean, you can still. It's not as, it does mean that you'd use up more of your gas because you'd have to run the motor for the charging.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pay to get them recharged while I'm here, but otherwise, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have around.
Yeah. We'll call it 1,000 credits. Nothing. It's basically like a DeWalt power or battery charger.
Yeah, I'll pay for that. I got 3,500 credits, so
Okay. And technically speaking, your vibro weaponry also runs on that too, Chopper. So any of the vibro weapons run on it as well. It's just it's duration based, and it's like usually they're not like on for hours at a time, so they don't deplete very quickly.
Yeah. All right. Anything
All right.
else? Are you muted, Jeremy?
Muted, Jeremy.
I was just I probably won't be able to get the full value for it, but I stuck with my lighter cyborg armor because I like having mobility. I have some M1B2 medium infantry cyborg armor that has a value of 52,000.
Yeah, that is how much you could get for it, because I gave you the value, or is that what it says when you click on it?
That's what it says when I click on it.
Okay, so you'd get trying to remember what it is. You'd have to give me like someone would have to give me like a common knowledge or persuasion roll to sell it, find someone to buy it, and that'll kind of determine approximately how much you'll get for it.
But that's a big thing that could go towards covering a chunk of the cost potentially.
I got a
That way I don't feel so
persuasion.
bad about it.
Yeah.
I will sell it for you. Hey guys, you really want this. How's a 10?
That
That is good. Let's see. I want to say yeah, I'm not even gonna bother worrying about it right now. You'll get we'll say 25,000 for it. about because it was like what you said 52.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 26. We'll say. Think about half price.
26,000. That covers more than half. Let's do it. Let's go install senses and chopper.
Alrighty. Chopper will get some biosystems.
I swear to you, from here on out, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna primarily keep focusing on being able to chop things, but I'm not gonna forget this. I don't know what the skill is in Savage Worlds to learn how to cook. From this day forward, I will dedicate a reasonable portion of my experience towards becoming the finest cook that the Wastelands has ever known.
You're going to be our vendor.
Now,
The true Iron Chef.
Did you
Oh.
did you guys want to try to sell like that size 2 heavy enchanted armor that no one can wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So give me. We'll use that same roll. We'll just do that one. Calculator.
We can't forget the touch up on the paint job.
Oh yeah. So that'll net you 27,500.
So that there covers
Yeah.
Chopper's installation. Plus, we've got some change left over.
Mm-hmm. Now, you took one of the shadow cloaks, right,
I did.
Chuck? Okay. So you still have 7 of those that you could sell.
Oh, I didn't reduce number. We've got 6 that we can sell. I forgot to do that.
Okay, that's fine. Oh no, there's you had 8 in total. So,
Okay.
and those with that roll, those will sell for a lot.
We're gonna sell
Like
4 of them.
150K each.
We're gonna sell 4 of them.
Okay.
What's that we're selling?
The shadow cloaks that only I can use.
That's another 600K.
Holy shit! Can we buy a better vehicle?
No, but you could upgrade it. You could replace the light rail cannon railgun with something else. Well, take a look at that.
Okay.
Also, the optic systems would also sell for 15K a piece, and you've got minus the one that Chuck I think has.
I updated the numbers.
Okay, so there's 15K, and you've got 6 of them, so that's
a lot.
another 90K.
We've got so much money.
You do.
Is there an orphanage in town?
Maybe. Why do you want an orphanage, Chuck?
Is there about to not be an orphanage in
I am
town?
going to donate 20K of that 90K to the orphanage.
And then burn it down.
I could do a hibachi girl for them.
They're going to
Nothing can go
die with
wrong.
hope. You could do a hibachi grill for them.
And accidentally start a fire that and burn that orphanage down too.
I am unskilled. I don't know what the skill would be for cooking in this system,
Probably survival.
but I'm gonna.
I would say survival or common knowledge, maybe. I can see either one.
Oh God,
Search your own skill. Cooking.
those are both really bad.
So let's see here.
If only there was a spirit-linked skill for cooking, so I can make soul food.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Oh,
'Cause I'd be good at that. If it's intelligence-based, I will always be the worst cook ever.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I'm just looking at. So right now you have, the light railgun, which actually eats up 2 your cargo slots. A medium would be 3. Heavy would be 4. there's laser weapons, plasma cannons. Could get a particle beam cannon that would hit harder. It's got a much shorter range than your railgun, and it is quite expensive, but it does pack a punch.
Do we have enough money for it?
What's that?
Do we have enough money for it?
Theoretically, yes. But the other option, let me just pull up the vehicle.
Can we get a Brondo dispenser?
Yeah, absolutely. Just in case you come across plants that are craving things.
Little spigot on the roof of our ATV
Yeah.
that just sprays it as we go.
It's a mister. We just
Yes.
mist the sides of the road with Brondo as we drive by.
All right, there's a mark. Okay. Let me do math.
Oh, snap.
How much is this? Well, okay. For 600,000, you could upgrade your Mountaineer to be nuclear powered.
What do you guys think of
You
that?
need to refuel it about every 3 to 5 years.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
we'll
It's
probably
a-
be dead before then.
And by that, it is it's a fusion nuclear reactor, not a fission nuclear reactor. So you don't have to worry about it exploding.
Oh, that's a detraction.
Well, what are the benefits other than just we don't have to buy fuel?
Well, it also means that you can link weapon systems that run on energy to it, and it's not going to decrease your range or anything. Bert really doesn't want nuclear.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna
I'll
say,
just be riding my motorcycle more.
it's fine. Nuclear is safe.
Shrinks your Johnson.
I'm very old. That's okay.
Unlimited
when you're
power
my
for 5
age, that shit
years.
dangles down to my knees at this point. Like, it could use a lift.
But it's up to you. I just figured I'd present that as an option.
Yeah. We'll figure it out later. And then
Okay.
maybe we'll retcon and say, oh, yeah, while we were in town, we did buy Fusion for our vehicle.
Or you can come back and...
Or we can
you know.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably be good to get some actual plot done within our remaining 40 minutes.
What's
Plot.
plot?
You know by now, I don't do plot.
Duly noted.
All right. Excuse me.
It's that thing where we go to a place and do a thing.
Yeah.
That's not shopping.
Yeah.
But we could spend 4 hours doing nothing but roleplay in this town, Dan.
Good.
Two sessions just in this town, nothing going on. You meet NPCs and buy things.
I play catch with them. Every
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked in my other game.
There's gonna be checks for every stick throw and catch.
They
Oh,
did
shit.
cyber surgery in their motel room.
Uh-huh.
It was very exciting times. There's a romance between a juicer and a crazy.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's just all kinds of stuff.
Darn it, Coco, you're being a pest today.
Oh, snap.
All right, so you move on, and now you're heading to Station 13 Alpha. So for this part, I need to go to... All right. So...
I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'm gonna help my son with something real quick. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Do they make autopilot for the vehicles?
Cruise control, maybe.
Can we
But
get
probably not an autopilot.
some self-driving action?
No. I mean, you could have somebody make one, but it would be far more expensive. We'd have to get out the rules for the construct character.
Or we can just hire a retired truck driver.
You can hire basically NPCs to do stuff with you or to do stuff for you.
And we make enough money that we've got nothing to do with. We should do that, guys. In the future, we're going to hire someone to drive this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Silly name for them that we call them just regardless of whatever their name is.
Large Marge.
Mr. Statham.
Oh.
It's whatever the name is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
Large Marge from the Pee-wee movie.
Oh my.
All right, so you travel into the Borderlands, and it doesn't take long before you notice weird shit again. You notice there's a lot more of like the weird alien like landscape stuff that's kind of popped up here and there. Like you haven't passed directly this way before, but you've passed out of Emporia before, and yeah, you're seeing a lot more of it than you did before.
Okay.
And you're seeing that the geography is in flux again. Things are shifting and changing. Landmarks disappear. So navigation is difficult. Combined with the region's just native weirdness. Let's see. Give me, first of all, Simon, give me a survival roll at a -4.
Ooh.
A -4?
Mm-hmm.
What did Bert do to you?
Which you can just roll and we'll subtract 4 off of it. It's fine.
I'm sure I can find a -4 modifier. I'll make it a 3-action modifier. That's -4. Or dark. There we go. That's -4. Hey, look at that. I got a 6 and a 5. Woo!
Noise.
Even with the -4?
Yeah.
That's good. You still got a 9. You got a successful raise, so you're able to navigate pretty well. And you're kind of picking your way through the terrain.
Take another -4 because I've also got a doobie lit up from that last town when we were just in.
Nice.
I still make it.
Yeah, you would. It gives you a 5, but all right. Okay, Chopper, give me a notice roll. Yeah, just give me a notice roll.
Okay.
You're kind of the notice guy, and I'm gonna just kind of take some stuff out of there based on not. Just doesn't like you. I don't know
It
why.
does not like me.
But apparently it likes me, so there's
Oh.
that.
Well, I don't know if that was you or me, but something popped up.
Yep, I think that was me, but that's okay. We'll take it. All right. So, yeah, that's still really, really freaking good. Okay. Chopper,
I can smell
noticed-
things. Holy
you
shit.
like, although your personal perception of time remains the same, it feels out of sync. And by that I mean it feels like time has slowed by half.
Oh. He's not in sync.
Right. So, well, none of you are. All of you. So, like, you feel you're moving at regular speed, but you seem to be covering more ground than you would have expected.
This is the
Are you saying that we're
opposite.
more human than human?
Oh.
Yeah, only if you start moaning.
Oh no.
All right.
Has the ground gotten twice as long?
The
I
other
know it's
thing
gotten twice as long.
Oh no.
that you notice, Chopper, that you see in the distance, is there is a humanoid figure running towards you, and I do mean running. And you can't quite tell the what kind of outfit they're wearing. They're covered in slithering worms and desperately clawing at them to prevent them from entering their eyes and mouth and
Ew.
ears. I'll just show you this. That's what you see.
That's unpleasant.
Yeah.
Plasma
Okay.
warhead.
No, they're trying to put the worms off. Get over here. Come with me if you want to live.
So are you moving towards them?
Yes.
Okay. So now we go.
I remember having dreams about weird worms eating my flesh, and I'm
So
sympathetic.
As this person is heading towards you, and you're all, over there on the side. Technically, Doggart, you're in your mech, and also
Where I want to be when there's somebody covered in worms running.
and you're not distracted anymore, Dan.
Oh, snap.
We can remove that for you.
I got rid of that.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah, just make sure you're all full health and everything. You'd have been fine. As like this dude's running towards you, you're over here. There are these like bigger. Let me see here. What's their pace? 6. Okay. These. Hang on. Yeah. I have to move these, and then I have to move the area effect token so that you actually know how big these are.
Yeah.
But there are swarms, large, writhing swarms of these things that are breaking off of this dude and coming towards you. He's still engulfed in a bunch of them, but these ones are coming directly for each of you.
And they're worm
Worms,
people?
you say?
No, I mean there are swarms of worms, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment.
Un momento.
Sounds like it'll be a good time for a plasma missile after all.
I think that would be really good here.
And just to let you know, these are the size. There is a large blast template. And then we're just gonna kick into initiative.
Initiative.
Don't do shit like I always do.
And Bert gets special initiative.
Fuck you, scientist.
Yeah. Fucking nerd.
You know what I hate? Fucking science.
It never gave me the option to choose anything. It just says
It put it in front of me, and it only gave me one option. So
okay.
I don't know why. I'm guessing the change to assistant GM must have messed with it. Yeah. And since it doesn't seem to be fixing things, I might change it back. We'll see. Yeah, this dude, he's just kind of staggering forward, and he's just pulling at these things, trying to not die.
Okay.
Kozel,
Oh, shit.
you're up.
All right, let's take a look. My pace is quattro.
Are you getting out of the vehicle?
I will get out of the vehicle with my movement.
Okay.
And then I'll look at those worms.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, that's fucked up.
Fair.
How far away are they? I don't think they're... I'm just going to...
Remember, you do have a telekinetic revolver.
I gave away all my Eclipse.
It doesn't run on Eclipse. It runs on magic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember I've got this gun here.
It's a very Kozel thing. He's like, wait a minute. What is this?
I got a gun. Kozel's
Not
got
remembering
a
guns.
gun.
Oh shit, man! I don't need like electric charge. I just need like me.
Yeah, it can fire either actual because it's like a 45 caliber handgun. So it can fire either a 45 caliber bullet or it can fire telekinetic rounds.
I'm firing a telekinetic round.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a Koza load on you.
Aye.
Dropping
Oh, God.
loads.
Why am I so bad at that?
Because you're not skilled in shooting.
Skeet, skeet, scut. What?
Did I get him?
Puzzle's clearly out of practice.
All right. And that does it there for Kozel.
You
Chopper.
scared them. They're flinching. I can see it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so there's the guy running, and then there's these obvious like things chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and do a running leap at one of them if possible. I don't know if I can quite get to them even
Okay.
with the rocket pack. Do you want me to do a run check?
You just want to
And-
leap? That's just athletics.
Okay.
I might
just
be so selfish. I go for one of the top ones.
the top two.
Yeah, because I think I can just barely cheese the bottom two with a small blast template.
Okay, I'll go towards one of the top two. I'll do an athletics check to try and between leap, possibly the rocket pack. I'll try and get in on one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
And like where the edge of that circle is, like that's the edge of the swarm. So that whole thing is just a mass of writhing worms.
Oh, so like shooting in the middle of them isn't necessarily like the center of the circle isn't necessarily valuable.
It would hit. So like if you shot here, that would actually technically hit these three because the circles overlap. Or even like here, actually here would be good because that would actually hit all of them.
Yeah, I was for some reason thinking I needed to like hit on the
on the token. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just use a token to represent the center point.
Okay. That makes sense. So
Yeah.
like right here is really the sweet spot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not happening.
All right. I'll roll it for you.
Sorry.
That's all right. We tried. It worked for a moment.
It did.
All right. But you still got a success, which is all you needed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll close in and start chopping in the closest one.
All right.
And since that was an action check to do that, I'll make sure to give myself a -2 for my fighting checks.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Do that.
I'll hit the roll for you. Are you doing 3 attacks or just the 1?
I'll do the 2. I'll click the 2 actions thing so that hopefully it will account for the 2 actions.
All right. Well, it did the 3. Okay.
It should have the thing there where it shows 2 actions and improved frenzy.
Okay.
It just doesn't actually roll for me.
Yeah. It's still throwing 3 in there because it just really likes improved frenzy.
I mean, I would try for the improved because that's no penalty.
That would work. That would work. I mean, it's still 2 actions, but yeah. No, it makes sense. Okay, so that's hit with the raise, hit with the raise, hit with the raise. All right.
Oh, that sounds good. But I didn't target. It may not actually be at the raise. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, their parry is a 4, so those are all going to be hits with raises.
Okay.
So I'll just click the damage for you.
All right.
All right. Let's wade into that first one. See if I can. All right, so that hit, and then that. Yep, that's gonna do it, and then this, and then that.
Fought all the flies.
Right. All right, so Chopper wades in, slashing this way and that way, carving up a bunch of them. And give me, I'm just gonna delete this token out, but I have to do something else now.
Oh.
And I just need to review what this says. All right. Okay, So I have to do some math here. So that's one swarm.
We said there'd be math.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so your first swing basically split the swarm into two. Your next swing split one of the two into another two. But they keep getting smaller. So there's that. That's good. And then your third swing, did you want to target your third swing at one of the smallest ones or the mid-sized one?
I think it's like a big cleave, so he
Okay.
probably is. I could see him swing for a big one on the final.
Okay.
It's not so much that he like went through and it was like systematically. It's more of just like
Right.
a big, giant sword cutting through a swath.
Yeah, no, makes perfect sense. Basically, these are swarms. So this is what they do is like instead of taking a wound, they just get, if they're large, they just keep going, splitting and getting smaller, splitting and getting smaller. And then from here, you would be able to destroy them. You can also stomp to inflict damage on them too.
Nice.
So that would be that. All right, but still, good turn. Dogger.
That means I hit less, I think. But this shooting here will still hit 3 of the big circles, right?
Yep.
So maybe
And
that's
yours
still
will
the better
actually-
choice.
Yeah.
I assume I have range.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of range. That's going to be close range for you.
Then I get a marksman. It's kind of nice to just get to
Just going to put
take
your blast template for it right there.
That's all I need because I imagine AP doesn't help this.
Yeah. And they're plasma, so. All right. That is enough to hit.
Okay.
All right. Just a regular hit. Hit the 2 dice. Oh.
That was all right until they came up with more ones.
It's still 34 damage. All right. Now I just need to double check on how this works. First time using swarms, so.
Yes. And I don't know how fire is going to affect them either.
Air effect work normally. Okay. So what it will do is much like what it did with Chopper. It's going to make them into smaller things.
I guess the question then is, as they split, will they still be on fire?
Yes. They will still continue to be on fire.
They will be on fire and distracted until doused.
Oh,
Yep.
my
Ooh.
gosh.
Like it.
Plasma was a good choice.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
fire's
it was.
always the right choice.
Hi.
Suck it, bugs.
Yeah.
Right.
Why are you not letting me? Okay. Thank you. It wasn't letting me select the medium-sized token or template. These gooey things on fire over there. All right, and then it brings us to Simon.
Well, are there any that are not in melee?
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bunch
so
of them.
I'm just gonna toss me a plasma grenade into a lot of them.
All right.
More fire. You might even
Yeah.
want to hit like this section here.
Yeah, I don't know
Then you
how
could
big of a
hit
template it is, but
all.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well, yep. Yeah, for the grenade that's small.
all right. Okay, so I'm just going to toss me a plasma grenade in there.
Athletics roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you could easily hit that group of 3 at the top
Hold on
Uh-oh.
a second.
And
You want Benny that roll there, Bert?
and not hit
I don't
Chopper.
think it rolled the right thing.
No, it rolled
But yeah, I
athletics.
guess it did. That was a D10, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to Benny it. You've got to be kidding me. Well, it's a 4.
Four?
Succeeds.
Yeah. If you click the SBT button, it'll let you actually place the template.
Oh, wow, it is small.
Yeah.
Well, I can overlap 3 of them, like right there, right?
Yep. Absolutely. And then just hit your damage.
And they're all on fire.
Oh, that's yep. All right.
35
So
damage.
yeah, these things don't have any armor. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete this out, and also delete out these other 3 because they're already small. So that takes them out.
And these are
Like
just fucking piles
fighting
of worms
slimes
on
in
the
an
ground,
RPG.
right?
What's that, Chuck?
Just piles of worms on the ground.
Yeah,
That's gross.
very
I bet
much
they
so.
smell like fish water. Oh shit!
I don't. Oh,
Were the
people.
worms not supposed to get a turn?
Copper got a red jack.
They did. They just moved.
Suck it,
No.
worms. Doggert's coming for you.
Yep.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, I know why. It's because I deleted the token out.
Doggy
Sure.
Inferno.
That's my bad.
How dare!
He still go last. All right.
Does round damage take effect on their turn?
Yes, I believe so. All right. Yeah. Or, well, you know what? You're the one that launched it, so I think it takes effect on your turn. That's my opinion. So go ahead and roll 3d6 there, Dan.
Oh shit!
Did it roll?
Oh, roll another d6. We'll add it to it.
I don't see it, so
Okay. Yep. So another 2, so it's 11. So that would be 11 damage. And pretty much all of these are on fire, if I recall. So,
all of them but the small one.
yep.
Yeah.
So take that one out, and now we're down 1. E1, still on fire. So many crispy worm things.
I'm not gonna eat them. Not these.
It's fair. I don't think you want to eat them. They do appear to want to go in your mouth, and usually if it wants to go in your mouth, you don't want to eat it.
That's a good rule of thumb.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
If it
okay.
wants to go in your mouth, you don't want it there.
That's right.
That's what I told my cousin Michael.
I think he likes it.
Fantastic.
All right. This guy, yeah, he's struggling. He's down. He's fighting it. You're pretty sure that he definitely not wearing any kind of environmental armor. And yeah, I'm sure most of you are glad that you don't have orifices right now.
Not
Cozily,
that they're exposed, at least.
yeah.
Okay. I don't have especially against hordes of worms.
Mm-hmm.
I want to move up.
Lullaby.
I don't have any good power in this situation. Not at that range. I'm just going to shoot again
Absolutely.
with my gun that I remember
You'll
I
get
have.
you'll get lucky one of these times.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then we hit roll. I got a 0.
Hey, not a crit fail.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's half the battle, right?
That's right. That is half the battle.
It takes a lot of skill
okay.
to roll a 0 and it not to be a crit fail.
All right. So I apologize, Dan. We only did the damage for the fire from your plasma. You didn't actually take an action. Did you want to do anything on your action?
I was
Or do
gonna
you
look
just
at
want to let him
my.
burn?
I mean, I was gonna look at my anti-personal laser thing because I've never used it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But
Drop the shield and take a pot shot or two.
yeah, I don't think I've ever used it.
There you go. By all
And I
means.
think it's still got like heckin' range. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Just I think if you click shooting, it should shoot.
this
Or
targets.
it might not. Just give me a shooting roll, Dan. Just a raw shooting roll. And we'll go from there.
Oh, baby. I
Dan
like
likes it raw.
I guess. I mean, I don't know if it's rolling or not.
Okay. It's not clicking that popping up.
I hit buttons,
That's okay.
but if it didn't,
Yeah. One day
I'll just
they're gonna have this. It's gonna be. Oh, there we go.
let me do this.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 5 is a hit. Go ahead and just
4d6, I think.
yeah, 46. Go ahead and roll another d6. And another.
Oh, shit.
27.
Take that. Take that, worms.
Any
Yeah.
particular one, you would have just hit one of them, but
Yeah, it's kind of not very exciting when it just hits one bad guy.
but it would be enough to
Uh,
just, destroy one of these swarms.
Just take the one at the front.
All right.
He's by himself, so if Simon wants to eat another grenade in there or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
At this
All
point,
right.
yeah, a grenade would be great because
Yeah,
they
it's a
probably
nice
get
little.
First thing, Simon, is roll 3d6.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I take that back. You took out
did.
3 of them, and then
Yeah.
Dan just blasted the last one. So yeah, you can blob another grenade in there.
We'll do. We'll go high explosive this time. Yeehaw.
nice.
Ooh, medium blast template. Good choice.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Horrible roll.
Do you want to
Benny that?
ready?
There we go. No, or maybe 5. That'll do
5. All right. Click the MBT and place your template
it.
where you want
Look
it.
at that. I can get 1, 2. I can get a lot. I can get a
Put it
lot.
like right
that
here.
medium template will get
Yeah.
a huge chunk of them.
If you put it like right on this rock, you hit basically everything in the bottom here.
Just place it where you want there, Bert.
So that'll get a lot right there. So, boom.
All righty. Yeah. I mean, go ahead and roll the damage.
Not much damage though.
It doesn't matter. They don't have armor. They have a toughness of like 4, which are AP. Yeah. That is more than enough. That will just take that. Doot. Why are you just not selecting things? There we go. And oh, you know what? And also this one. This is just a token on the board to represent the swarm for initiative. So, just so you know what's going on. And then that brings us to Chopper.
Okay.
Stomping would probably be more effective. Just say.
Stomping over swinging because the
Yeah.
swing gets me 3 attack rolls.
The swing gives you 3 attack rolls, but it basically does no damage.
Okay.
Just gonna parse them out.
But then I would love to stomp, but I
Yeah.
guess I could still apply my my same feat because the feat isn't selective to the thing. So just do unarmed strike.
Yep.
Okay, unarmed strike, improve frenzy, stomp, stomp, stomp.
It's so
There we go.
sad because you are rolling amazing and you never get to see them pop up. It's annoying, but I'll hit the button. Ugh. All right, so one of your stomps missed, apparently.
That's okay.
And your AP on your unarmed strike is like you're equal to your strength, I think. So, which two? Just kind of ping which two swarms you want to have stomped.
Whichever one's like, it looks like he's moving forward. So the two closest, like imagine he just keeps moving left.
Yep.
And the two that would be closest to him.
Like those two?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome.
So he's just kind of moved forward in that general direction. It's being a little bit, it won't let me move my guy, but that's fine. We know where he was going.
Yeah. All right. A bunch of narcissists here. Brah. And then brah, they let's see here. Oh, wait, do that. Let's see. Oh, I misread their pace. All right. So these. All right. One group hustles over to Kozel, another group hustles over to Simon, and two of them swarm up on Chopper now to see if they can actually do anything. I don't think they can, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Well, if somebody missed, I'd love to use my stomp.
It's not so much that they missed. It's more that they're swarming all over you, but they can't find a way in.
Oh, I happen to have an edge that if somebody fails to injure me, I get to counterattack. So could I potentially stomp them?
If they fail on like an attack roll.
Oh, they succeeded the attack roll, but failed the damage. Gotcha.
It's not even that. It's just that they're literally they're tiny little slugs swarming literally all over your body.
No worries.
Okay.
Because Chopper doesn't have a booty hole.
Chopper, yeah. I mean, all you have to do is seal down your faceplate, and all of you are in environmental armor, so you're all perfectly fine. And since they can't do anything to get through it.
I'm not.
I don't understand. I'm like, why? Who runs around without? Yeah, words, thinking.
Is my enchanted armor environmental?
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness.
We're well prepared.
My
somehow.
booty was worried.
Yeah. I very much look at this and I'm like, there needed to be more to these to make them actually dangerous. Somebody did not.
It's dangerous to the scientists.
Yeah, it is. It is at that. All right, Kozel, you're up.
What?
There's a swarm there in front of you.
Havoc.
Excellent.
I don't actually know how we're going to save the scientists.
Still might be possible.
Yeah, I'll take a 6.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Don't roll again. I wanted to read. They need to make a test of some form. It's a medium blast template. Or a cone template. Yeah. Distracted and then must make a strength test.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Wait, did it not give my die results?
It gave you you had a 5
Okay. Oh, it did. I had a 6. Yeah.
or 6. I got a 4.
Okay, they're fine.
Yep.
Those who fail are hurled. Okay, they're fine. Boo.
Indeed. Chopper.
Okay. I mean, second verse, same as the first. It looks like there's still 2 nearby me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will keep up with the same general tactic. Improve frenzy. Roll. But don't actually roll.
Oh.
Or maybe roll, I
Yeah.
just don't know.
Oh, you got a 10, 7, and a 4. The 10's a raise.
Yep.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Did it not? Oh, there's.
Oh, I forgot. And there's one of the race. Yeah, you take out 2 of the swarms.
Yay.
All right. Swarms flail ineffectively at Kozel and Simon.
Thank goodness.
Doggart, you should go full auto with your railgun.
No.
Just
So-
1,
Fancy
2.
because your railgun fires in full auto mode only.
I know. I feel like that's got to be like a little overkill somehow.
Saturate the area with bullets.
I feel like I'd almost be better off just walking over there and just being like,
Stomp. I would let you if you wanted to move your mech over and just like stomp one of them.
just walk on them.
Yeah.
Put the force fields back up, but just walk over there.
Mhm.
Just piloting or
If you just want to move over there and stomp on them,
Yeah.
or stomp on like one of them, you can just move your token over and just do an unarmed attack. Be a fighting roll.
somehow this is gonna work against me later on.
And then just on your character sheet, just do fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing's popping up. So yeah. And your rolls were not great either. Okay. Well, we tried.
The table's done with us tonight.
It really is.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the night or what, but I don't know. I don't know what it is that is
I
causing
guess it's almost the end of the night, so we'll banning it.
We're getting the
Oh, okay.
opposite of what we had in Bert's game on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Holy shit. That was something.
Stomp the shit out of them.
You do stomp the shit out of them. Yeah, your mech is gonna absolutely just crush them. So, not even you don't even have to roll damage to stomp.
Just gonna gently.
Yep. And then Simon, it's your turn.
Okay, well, there's nothing left except for the one. Is that a swarm, though?
That's a swarm, but your ion pistol is effectively a handheld shotgun.
Okay, because I still have more grenades.
Well, but you're also right next to it in terms of grenades. I'm just saying, you do have
Right, fine.
the ion
Little danger close.
ion guns are basically shotguns in this setting. That's a hit. We'll roll some damage. That's some good damage. And yeah,
Not
you
as impressive as a grenade, but
I don't know, you annihilated them. Kozel, do you wish to hustle over to the scientist or have
Yeah.
Chopper bring him to you?
We can do a mixture of both.
Okay.
Get him and bring him here, and I'll work my way over there,
All right.
do some healing on him.
All right. You do see as you give me, you can do either a healing roll or a science roll at -2.
Are both of them at -2?
Yes, both of them are at -2.
I'll do a healing roll at -2.
Okay.
4.
That's a success. That's all you needed.
Okay.
All right. You can tell underneath the worms and everything. This guy is a coalition soldier. Give me a common knowledge. All of you can give me a common knowledge roll. You all, are present.
Okay. Common.
I don't know shit.
I might know something. I just exploded a few times.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn, 16.
How many dice are rolling? But
Right. Chopper got a success and a raise.
Yeah, Simon got the 2 checks.
Dogger, you actually wouldn't have even needed to roll. So this guy appears to be a captain within the coalition for this RCSGS group. They're the ones that were in Cherryvale. And there is he does have like a name tag, and by his insignia, his rank is captain, and his last name is Riley. And he thanks you for saving his life. And our group is. You talking to him? You're just gonna like heal him and then shoot him in the face.
I don't want to hurt him. I'll heal him up, and then,
Okay.
like, hey, dude, like, you got worms in your butt, man.
They were
I
trying.
highly suggest the next town we go to, we have a few rounds of absinthe, natural dewormer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you. Our group has been operating in an area for a while, studying these alien growths and their impact on the people, the environment, flora, the fauna. The entire science station was just overrun. My team, plus the results of our research, are all still trapped inside. We need to get them out. Our entire reality may depend on it.
Okay.
the hard sale right there.
Reality? That's a lot.
Yeah. And he can give you some directions. And that, though, as you all settle up, are you going to put him in the mountaineer with you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where we'll end for tonight.
Okay.
We're about halfway through this little thing. Little savage tale.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. We
All
did it.
right.
We did do it. You did a thing.
With the
Did
stuff.
a couple things.
It's the last time you've been dewormed.
I've never been dewormed.
Never.
I probably should have
Looking at our dog.
Oh, Dogger probably needs it. I watched him scoot a little
True.
bit the other day.
True.
Do the floor
Chopper's
scoot.
actually got to be careful about getting the worms because he's got that vulnerable digestive tract.
Oh no. Wait, what?
That expensive
I thought they
digestive
only
tract.
gave
Think about it.
taste.
But most of your internal organs have been, removed and streamlined.
God damn it, I've made a huge mistake.
When Chopper eats something, it's a 20-minute countdown to exit.
You're like someone that's had gastric bypass, and if you overeat,
The slip and slide engages.
Oh no.
That's great.
I may have made a mistake. Worth it.
Totally
Anyway.
worth it.
So that's it for tonight. Anybody got closing plugs?
For Defenders, not a goddamn thing on Friday because it's 4th of July.
Indeed.
I may or may not have anything on Steam Still Murder, not sure yet. But you should definitely go to Kickstarter and pledge for Port Mir because we're only 300 from goal. And we've got a little over a week left to do it.
Nice.
Hang on, I'm getting the link. It's by Cranky Clydesdale. There's go back, Fort Bear.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
Nothing. No.
You go to drive-through, buy Teenage Odyssey. Go to. Well, hopefully, I think Adam said tomorrow, Skin City may be out for purchase on drive-through as well.
Nice. Otherwise, it is available on Cannon Otter.
It is. Yeah. Oh, I ain't got shit else.
Gonna give my usual. Check out the
Yeah,
Discord,
absolutely.
but I'll keep it brief. Just come hang out with us.
So you're not already. And yeah, otherwise, hopefully next Wednesday we'll be back here for the second half of this, and then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe you'll learn some interesting things.
Yeah.
Public service message. Remember, no one loves orphans. It's by definition.
That's true. Okay. Goodbye.
Hi, everyone.